Ready?
Yep.
Hi, my name is Patty Lyon. I'm an administrative assistant here at Champions for Learning, and we would like to celebrate National Literacy Month with you. It was difficult for me to pick a favorite book, so I picked one of my favorite reads. I'm going to give you just a little bit of background information, which will make sense on why I chose this book. When I was a child, my cousin Bobby and I lived with my grandmother on her farm. She was very Catholic. We went to church school every day during the week. We read the Bible at night and said the rosary before we went to bed. We were taught to be good Christians with being kind, sharing, caring about others. This book has sort of the same sentiment, and with it being just a few months from Christmas, I decided to talk about this one. It's called A Stranger for Christmas. It talks about two women, Florence and Myrna, who are elderly women that live in a rest home in Southern California. Florence was an actress. She never married and she never had any children. Myrna had 5 children and grandchildren. It was a little bit of time before Christmas, and the only thing that Florence really wanted was someone to come and take her home for Christmas. She never had a Christmas celebration. Myrna talked all the time about family, making gingerbread, all that they used to do at Christmas time. So Florence is quoted, I'll quote from the book. She said, she's waiting for someone to come into the nursing home that says, "We'd like to borrow a grandma for Christmas. Let's see. That one over there, the one with the red hair, will take her." Myrna could not go home for Christmas this year because she had just had a heart attack. So she was really concerned about not seeing her family. Florence made a bet to her that there wouldn't be anybody that would take a stranger in for Christmas. Myrna was convinced that she had raised her children as Christians and that they would definitely take someone in. The two of them made up a woman who was in a nursing home in Idaho Falls where they lived. It was just totally make-believe. So Myrna started calling her 5 children with the belief that one of them would take the stranger from the nursing home in. Myrna's idea was that she had raised her children to be Christian. She had set a good example, and she had often quoted to them that wonderful scripture, "For I was as hungered, and ye gave me meat. I was thirsty, and you gave me drink. I was a stranger, and you took me in. And as much as ye have done it unto one of the least of these, you have done it unto me." Well, unfortunately, none of Myrna's 5 children would take a stranger in. So Florence thought she had won the bet. And I'm not going to tell you how the book ends because you really need to read it yourself. And I would be glad to lend this book to anybody or tell you about it, but it's really worth reading so you can find out how the book ends.